video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this makeup look right here. You guys, your girl has been super committed today. I did another makeup look earlier today. I cooked, cleaned the kitchen, did everything I needed to do around the house. And then I sat back down and decided I have the energy to do another look, and so here I am with another look for the day. I wanted to do a green halo eye. I've been wanting to do a green halo eye as of recently, and so I'm so happy that I actually had the energy to stay up and do another look. Now that I stood up though, it's currently 2 o'clock in the morning and now I'm feeling it, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. So if I'm not as enthusiastic in this intro, that is why. I'm actually really tired now. But this is the look. I am obsessed, okay? There's just something about green that is just so beautiful. So I'm very excited to show you guys how I created today's look. I did use palettes that I know and I love, which are the BPERFECT Love Tahiti palette and the Carnival palette as well. I always forget to let you guys know that I actually now do have a discount code with BPERFECT, which is so exciting. You guys know I use the Carnival palettes in 99% of the looks that I do on my channel. So to actually have my own discount code now is just such a dream come true. I'll go ahead and put the code right here on the screen so you guys can use it if you would like to shop the BPERFECT website. But yeah, other than that, you guys can't see from there, I don't think. I'll be able to tell once I'm editing the video, but in the inner part of my eye on the lower lash line towards the inner corner, I did decide to add a little bit of glitter. I have been dying to get into this CITYCOLORS Days palette. If you guys are not familiar with CITYCOLORS, they're a super affordable brand and they have some amazing products, you guys. I actually have their lip oil right here. This is like my everyday go-to lip oil. I throw it on after my morning skincare throughout the day. Anytime my lips feel dry, I love it. It is so good. But they recently sent me this palette, and you guys, it's a full-on glitter shimmer palette. It is so beautiful and I've been wanting to use it, so I figured it was perfect for today's look. Like I said, when you guys see the eyes up close, you'll definitely get to see that shimmer. But other than that, that is basically all I wanted to tell you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the video. Before we jump in, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys have not already. And of course, without further ado, if you would like to see how I got this really beautiful halo green eye, and just keep on watching. You guys, let's get started with today's look. I hope you guys don't mind my voice. I'm still a little bit congested because your girl got the coronavirus. I know. I feel like it was gonna happen eventually. It has been absolute hell. Let me just tell you, I have been sick with fever for like the past 3 days. The first day was at 104, then 102, and then I felt fine, and then again I had fever. It's been absolutely terrible, but I'm feeling a little bit better today, so I wanted to try to get this voiceover done. So let's get into it. So as you guys saw, I'm using the Love Tahiti palette from BPERFECT and Stacey Marie to create this beautiful green halo eye. So the first color that I'm going in with is Forest, and you guys saw I'm actually hitting pan on this green. It makes me so happy. Like, I know my makeup artists out there, it's so satisfying when you finally hit pan in an eyeshadow or in anything, because it's like you actually love it. Like, you actually use it that much that you're hitting pan. It's so satisfying. So I'm going in and packing that color into my crease, and I am creating that rounded shape. It's super important, especially when you're doing a halo eye. So now I'm going to go into the shade Tropics, which is this green right here, and I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. By the way, let me know down below if you guys want to see a video of like my top blending brushes maybe. I feel like that would be super helpful. I do get a lot of questions about what brushes I use in my looks, and I'd be more than happy to do a video dedicated to that, so that way I can link them all in that video. So just let me know. So now I'm going in with black eyeshadow. It's called Black Beach in the same palette, and I'm basically just adding that to the socket of my eye just to create some depth, because this palette does not have a deeper green. The deepest one is the shade Forest, which we used, and you guys can see when I actually put it on the eye, it wasn't that dark. Whew, I need to take a breath, you guys. Another thing about COVID, you lose like your breath very quickly. It's terrible. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade Key Lime, and as you guys can see, this is one of my favorite shades. It is so beautiful. Another shade that is nearly gone at this point. So I'm taking that on a fluffy brush, and of course I'm using that to basically just diffuse all these greens up towards the brow. So of course the higher you get, the lighter the color should be. And then I'm just gonna go back in with each color and just make sure everything is really nice and blended and everything is super, super pigmented. Oh my god, I sound like I just ran a marathon. But this is what my blend is looking like so far. I'm absolutely obsessed, you guys. Green eyeshadow is so beautiful, especially on brown eyes. Green and purple looks stunning on brown eyes. It's so gorgeous. So now that I'm happy with my blend, it's time to start to create the halo eye. So everybody does their halo eye differently. For me personally, this is the method that I like to do. So I don't like to just cut the middle of my eyelid where the halo is going to be, or where that spotlight shade is going to be. I like to almost do it as if I was creating a half cut crease, which is what you guys can see here. So even though I am going to be putting that darker green in the inner corner, I still want to clean it up because I feel like it gives me a better visual as an artist. I feel like I need to see that really blank space sometimes. So this is what works for me. If you have trouble creating a halo eye, try doing it this way. I just feel like it's so much easier. So for my base, I have been talking about the fact that I've been mixing my blank canvas with a little bit of the regular eyeshadow base that I used in the beginning of the video, and that is in the shade Rumor 2.5. So you guys saw I took a little bit of the two, I kind of mixed them together. This basically what it does not dilute blank canvas whatsoever. You still have that really nice thick formula. However, it saves it from drying as fast as it would if you were using blank canvas on its own. For me, you guys can see here, this is real time. I like to take my time when cutting my crease. I feel like it's the only way I can get that really clean, crisp cut crease. So mixing it with a little bit of my Rumor base just really helps it, so that way the dry time is a little bit longer. It takes a little longer for it to dry. Now let's work on the actual halo. So I'm going in with the shade Key Lime, and I'm going to pack that in the center of my lid, and then you guys are going to see I switched over to a smaller brush. This is just to build up that pigment super close to where I cut the crease, because I don't want to get this lighter green onto that darker crease that we have going on, because honey, we worked way too hard for that blend. Okay, and then we're going to start off with the outer corner. So I'm basically just going back in with the shade Forest, and then I also went back in with the shade Tropics, and then in the center I'm going back in with Key Lime, and I'm doing the same exact thing in the inner corner. So a halo eye is super repetitive. You're basically using the same shades. The only thing is it's a lot of going back and forth. It's a lot of blending, applying color, and then trying to mesh them all together, and then you start to lose pigment, so you go back in with each shade. But yeah, and then of course you want that spotlight to really pop, so you go back in with a little bit of the shade Key Lime. But once I was pretty happy, I'm gonna go in and add a little black liner, and I feel like I've talked about this before. This is actually a cream makeup for your face and body. It's from Mayron. It is super affordable. This big tube is like $6 on Amazon, and this is the best black liner you will ever use. It dries down completely matte. It is so good. Just get you a good angled brush, and I'm telling you, it is life-changing. So definitely recommend it. It'll be linked down below for you guys. So now what I'm gonna do is just add some mascara to prep my lashes for some falsies. I've been loving this mascara, and I'm not one who's super picky about mascaras because I wear falsies most of the time, but this right here is the Patrick Ta mascara, and it is really nice. I like it a lot. If you're on the market for a new one, definitely give this one a try. And then of course I'm popping on my POPSY lashes in the style POPSY. I do have a discount code with them. I'm actually going to go ahead and put all the discount codes that I have down below, so be sure to check the description box. So moving on to the face makeup, I was trying out some Makeup Forever products. They sent me a few things. So they sent over their Hydra Boost primer. This is a really nice illuminating primer. I didn't see as much glow as I would like. However, it was really nice. I feel like this would even be perfect for someone who has combo or oily skin and likes more of that dewy look, because I don't feel like this was overly dewy. So if you like radiance but not too much radiance, I think you would really like this. So moving on to foundation, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever HD Skin. I don't know why my camera got so orange, but I promise you the foundation did not look like this. It actually matched pretty well. I don't know what happened, you guys, honestly. I think it was so late at night I didn't even recognize that the color was off. I was exhausted in this video. And now I'm struggling to fight COVID while doing the voiceover for this video. Love that for me. So for cream bronzer, I'm going in with the Rare Beauty Bronzing Stick in Happy Soul. Rare Beauty has been so like hard to find. It is insane. The cream bronzers, the blushes sold out everywhere. So the minute that I go into a Sephora and they have the cream bronzers, I'm picking up another one because I'm actually almost done with mine, which is insane. Like, how often can you say you finished a cream bronzer? Like, literally never. So I'm going in with this. It's so beautiful. It's so easy to use and it blends so well on the skin. I'm absolutely obsessed. And then for concealer, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty. This is her new, I think it's called the Luminous Matte Concealer. And honestly, I really did also enjoy her Overachiever Concealer. I really like the formula and the coverage. And this to me is pretty much the same thing besides the packaging. The other one came in like a squeeze tube. This one obviously has your applicator where you can apply it, and it's just overall a beautiful concealer. If you like full coverage concealers, this one is definitely for you. It also, once it dries down, like I feel like it doesn't crease as bad as some of my other concealers. So I really do enjoy it, and the color is perfection. I use mine in the shade Nougat. If you're around my skin tone and you like concealer around 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation, then this color is going to be perfect for you. And by the way, the sponge that I'm using is the e.l.f. sponge. It's from their Cookies and Dreams collection. I actually have quite a few of them. So yeah, that's what I'm using if you guys are interested in knowing what sponge that is. But get into that coverage. It's so nice and the color is perfect. It's not too bright, but bright enough. So for powder, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever powder. They also sent this my way, which I'm super appreciative for. And this powder is actually really nice. You guys, this powder comes with this powder puff, which is the one that you guys see me use extremely often. If I'm not using that one, I'm using the Beauty Blender puff. But oh my gosh, if I have to choose, this one's my favorite. But you can only get this one when you purchase the powder. I don't think you can purchase it separately, which is kind of a bummer. But once I found out that they were sending me this powder, I was so excited because my other ones look horrible. But anyways, back to the powder. The powder is very nice. I have mine in the shade Vanilla. Does it compare to my collab powder? Not really. It's not as brightening, but it is a really nice smoothing powder. For all over the face, I'm going in with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder in medium 11. And you guys saw another product I hit pan on, okay? It is so good. It's the only powder I've been using to set my face. I absolutely love it. For bronzer, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Bronzing Palette. You guys, once I'm over this sickness, I'm going to be going through my collection to start to grab things that I haven't used in a while or new stuff. Like, thank God we're using a new blush in today's video. So this is one of the new Pat McGrath Divine Duo blushes. Oh, the color, the pigments, the presentation in the pan. It is so beautiful. Like, Pat McGrath is super expensive, but like, you get what you pay for in like with this brand, in my opinion. I feel like, although I think this powder blush is like maybe $45, which is a lot of money, but it's so beautiful. Like, it's so worth the money. All right, you guys, I'm trying to survive through the next part of this voiceover. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm going in with the shade Forest, of course. To blend that out, I'm going into the shade Tropics, and then to further blend, I'm going in with the shade Key Lime. Now, with this flat definer brush, I'm going in with the black eyeshadow. That's just gonna help to give the under eye some definition. Lower lash line, sorry, you guys know what I mean. So the black is just going to give the lower lash line some definition, make sure it has some really nice depth, and that's basically it. You guys know when it comes to the lower lash line, I'm super minimal. So for the waterline, I'm going in with the LA Girl Neon Shockwave Liner in the shade Screamin'. I love these. They are so, so good, and they're so affordable. You guys definitely should check them out. And then I did go off camera and decided to add a little bit of glitter, so I wanted to show you guys this City Colors Days palette up close. So beautiful. I also have a discount code with this brand. I'm going to go ahead and link it down below so you guys can check them out, because I think this palette's about $14. Amazing. Then of course the last step is to go in with some highlight. You guys, honestly, I didn't even apply setting spray in today's video because I knew I was just gonna take some photos, some videos, and then I was wiping this look off to go to bed. So that basically completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for all the love that you guys showed on TikTok, on Instagram. You guys went crazy for this look. I am gonna be doing a Halo Eye series, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I will be back soon as I'm feeling much better. I hope you guys are all doing well. Stay safe, wear your mask, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.